Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. It's your girl here. My name is Raquel Blessed, and from the look of my face you can tell it all. I have a visitor, or let me put it as a guest today. He's going to introduce himself in a few, but before then let me take this opportunity to appreciate the people who have tuned into this channel. For the newcomers, welcome and stay tuned, and if you are my supporter, thank you so much. Yeah, so guys, here is a very known YouTuber in Kenya. He has just visited me recently, so we are going to have a one-on-one chat. Yeah, so kindly, my guest, introduce yourself.
Hey, hello guys. I wanna say good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon. It depends with the place where you'll be watching this from.
Yep.
So at first I'd love to appreciate you.
Okay.
And on behalf of my brother Burundian Travel, I do appreciate, and for those who made this happen, for me to travel from Kenya to Burundi right here. So for those who are new to see this face, my name is Claude Joseph, and you know, sometimes they have surnames, these and these, but only me I have two names, in which is Joseph Mukami, but Claude is my dad's name. So I said, let me put my dad's name to the world.
Okay.
So now I'm Claude Joseph. I do content creation, traveling videos and interviews, and also village documentaries.
Okay.
So on YouTube you can get me by Claude Joseph. Okay. But I don't know how people regard it. You know, different places, maybe in Burundi, being as a Francaringua country, they say Claude.
Claude is Claude.
Yeah.
Claude Joseph.
Yes, but in my country, which was colonized by the British, we call it Claude. So Claude Joseph, here you can call Claude Joseph. So I'm really happy to be in Burundi and to be hosted with my sisters right here on our channel at Blessed, Raquel Blessed, which is so nice for me. I'm so happy. I'm very grateful for me to be on this YouTube channel.
Okay,
you're really doing amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, and we are going far.
Thank you. Amen.
Yes. And if you want to be watching this from Claude Joseph, kindly guys, 4,000, come on and support my sister here, Raquel. Let's get him to 1,000 and more.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so guys, you have just heard from Claude himself here. So Claude, why the name?
Why the name Claude? Okay, as I was said previously, like Claude is my dad's name, and people might be shocked. Why we are Kenyan and you're being called Claude? Actually, it's a unique name in Kenya. Yeah. Because it's a French name. So if I'll go deep, it's my grandfather used to work with these people railway. So he met with one of his friends by the name Claude. So and he had one son, which is my dad now. Okay. And he named him after the friend because they were great friends. Okay. So he named him after the friend by the name Claude. And yes, now I said let me take over from my dad also, because Claude has been so unique in Kenya. Yeah. And I was like, because people have, when they type Claude, they have type Claude Joseph Kenya, they'll find it. Yeah. For easy. Okay. And now I used my dad's name Claude to put it on YouTube, Claude Joseph, so that I can say, let's showcase the beautiful parts of Africa to the world. Let's show the beautiful parts of Africa. Africa is really rich. Yeah, very true.
So Claude, when you reached here in Burundi, how do you see Burundi? How do you feel?
Actually, at first I'd love to say Burundi is not what people think.
Why is that?
Here's the reason. Me, I'm super sad, at the same time happy. So I'm in a mixed reaction. I'm in a mixed emotion, because when I tend to watch what people say about Burundi, is totally different with what I'm saying here. Burundi, it's not poor as people, like some people in quotes, like some people showcase on these other platforms, maybe like social media like Facebook, maybe on sharing some maybe pictures in WhatsApp or the other platforms like maybe Instagram and YouTube, more so YouTube. People tend to create contents and show them that Burundi is poor. Guys, seeing is believing, but what I saw here is totally different with what is showcased. Why am I saying this? First, for the few days that I've been in Burundi, one thing is you tend to know Burundi has no slum.
Very
as people
true.
say.
Yeah,
Burundi have no slum.
it's true.
Guys, if you don't believe this, come here on your own. Burundi have no slum. In Kenya we have a slum, Kibera. We
Mathare.
have another biggest slum in Nigeria, Makoko, in Lagos. Why don't they show that? That's the reality. But in Burundi, no slum. You cannot find people living in maybe squatters. Not really. And the other thing is Burundi is super beautiful.
Very beautiful.
So when I'm feeling so sad that people tend to put such norms on social media platform, maybe by saying showcasing this and this. Yes, not everyone is rich, but to the living standards of people in Burundi, not what people say actually. Should they showcase that? You know, when they say it's poor, it tends to take the entire country.
Very true.
You know, but not everyone has the living standards that is allowed to be showcased here and here. Yes, people at times they have have first class, second class, and third class. Yes, people live in the third class, but it's not what is being showcased there. The other thing is, that's what I was talking about, that Burundi has no slum, because people tend to live, you might find people living here and us living there. It showcases peace and harmony for people living together. So people tend to use that when people are living together to showcase like
the country is
poor, which is really, really wrong.
Very true.
Maybe I'm the first Kenyan to be here to show how people are. It's not real, guys, what people show you.
Very true.
It's not real, like to say Burundi is poor. Not really. And to the part of maybe when I traveled to Bujumbura, I saw it's super beautiful, guys. It's the same as, like, I was shocked they have things that also we don't have in my country.
Like what?
I cannot try to mention them, but it's super security tight everywhere. Security tight. You might find like, and I was forgetting to say this. Burundi has no thugs. So in Burundi, maybe I don't know if they are much as my country. Not that I'm tarnishing my country, but in reality, they know how Kanairo is. They call it Nairobi Shambala Mawe. But Nairobi, if I could have alighted there, the way I alighted here in Burundi, because I alighted here very late at around, it was around also morning, it was around 1 in the
PM.
morning. Yes, 1 p.m.
AM.
AM, 1 a.m. here in the morning. So you can imagine, like, I alighted at this bus stage, and I just like roamed trying to find a hotel, because the other hotels we were told like it's full. So we had to move 1, 2, 3 to other streets, and we found people so welcoming. You can imagine, we found a group of people sitting down with some sticks, and we thought now today is the end of us right here. So we found them that they asked us, where are you coming from? We said, we explained ourselves, and you can imagine they're the ones who showed us this is the hotel, and they made sure that we have found the accommodation very well, everything was settled, and then they left. They said that let those guys stay there. When anything bad happens, you'll be questioned. So they just warned the owner of the lodging, like anything happens to these guys, you'll be questioned. So that's one thing I came to realize, that Burundi is so peaceful, because in quotes, if it would be in another place, they could take that advantage of you being new to a place.
Yeah, it's very
to
true.
be robbed everything.
That's very true. Allow me to cut you on
Yes.
that and add something.
Yes.
You see, when you visit Burundi, that one I can attest. They have how they welcome their people here in Burundi.
Yes.
It's very different from how you are welcomed in other country.
Alright.
Like the people who showed you where to sleep, things like that. They are a group of young men who are just patriotic to their country. They roam the city or wherever area they are at night mostly, to make sure that security is provided. Even here they are, but and they keep order, such that if anything happens and then they just hear commotion somewhere and they find there is a thief, something like that, it is accountable. Yeah, so There's
that's
security.
That's
That's
top,
what he means.
yeah, security in Burundi is top notch, because in other places maybe people are locked daylight.
Yeah.
But here you can imagine we are lighted here at 1 almost in the midnight, but nothing happened. Like we appreciate, we thank God for everything. If it would be another place, we could be like, even you are light from the car or from the bus, you'll find that you don't have even your bag. But yeah, they help us to carry the bag. We said no. They said like we are good people. So we said okay, help us. We know you have traveled from Kenya to this place. We said yes. We know you're so tired. They helped us with the luggage that we had. That
and
was
they
our
don't
bag.
expect anything in
They
return.
didn't expect anything in return, but you know, as people showed us love, we said like, let's buy them soda.
Yeah.
We bought them a soda, and they left the numbers to us. We are communicating. That's one thing I love about Burundi.
Yeah, they are very welcoming.
Very
And then
welcoming.
have you visited the bus station
The bus
where all like area buses meet from?
one, oh, not really. I have not visited there. Not
Now
yet.
let me tell you something.
Yes, tell me
I think
something.
you should visit there.
Yes.
When you reach the bus station, you
Yes.
find, hey, Burundi is totally different. Whoo! You find someone with like a bunch of notes.
More money?
Yeah. You
Oh.
know, that's for what? Actually, if you want change, they are there to give you.
So they buy
and
the
nobody
same.
can touch them. We imagine that in our country.
Guys, you imagine, like, not even imagining, if they see your pocket is somehow full, even they don't know if you are putting on stones or anything. You carrying money this way, money.
Where?
Bunch of notes.
Hey,
This one?
Kenyans, we know ourselves.
But Kenya is really good. It's really
It's a good
awesome.
country.
Because if you survive in Kenya, you can survive anywhere in the world.
In the world, it's
If
very
you survive
true.
in Kenya, you can survive anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Because more so in Nairobi, if you tend to survive there without you being not on a bad, maybe having some commotion with bad people, trust me, you can survive anywhere in the world.
Yeah, inaitwa character development.
Yeah. If you don't have character development in it, then you can survive anywhere.
They will understand.
Yes. For any Kenyans watching this, kindly support our sister here. She's in Burundi. She's a Kenyan, you know. So Kenyans are just everywhere. Have you ever heard that?
Kenyans are here. We are many Kenyans.
Everywhere in Africa, in the
I
world.
think there is something in African countries. It's a time we are starting to be open-minded.
Yes.
I think some few years back, you could say that I'm going to get married or I have a fiancé in this country. Then they're like, why?
Why?
You have searched only in this country. You have seen. You just
Go to Burundi.
Yeah. So, but nowadays we are intermarrying. Imagine we have many Kenyans who are married here. We have many Burundians in Kenya.
Yeah.
Big up wherever you are. If you are watching us from Kenya and you are a Burundian, also Kenyans, big up. Yeah. So Claudia,
Yes.
is there any type of food you have seen that you are not used to?
You know, actually, I got to be like, maybe it's a shock or something else, because here in I tried the other day something called sosiso. The other day sosiso in Kenya they call them sausage, but here sosiso is prepared while you are seeing this way.
Yeah.
So they have meat mincer, they mince the meat and they add super nice. And one thing I was shocked is like in every meal of a Burundian you can't miss beans. Even if you're eating meat, there must be beans there. So
Yeah.
you're like, hey!
They like beans.
And there's some such these veggies, I don't know how they call them here.
Renga renga.
Renga renga.
Renga renga is terere in Kenya.
Yes.
So if you know renga renga, I'm telling you, this is the dish here. It's like those are the greens that they use mostly here. In most household, you'll find them eating renga renga.
Renga
That
renga.
is terere. Terere with ugali. Terere with rice.
So you know, actually in my country, not maybe every place in my country, but with us, we people who are bordering the Kenya and Tanzania, when you hear about what you call like beans, we know that beans is for rice or chapati.
Yes.
Or in other times, maybe when you want to eat beans, maybe using brown ugali, that is cassava ugali, but with some veggies there.
Yeah.
So it's maybe once in a while, or
Yeah.
you mix it in githeri. But here, every meal,
Even
meat
ugali.
there, you know, meat.
Ugali, beans, meat. Imagine Beans is protein, meat
Yes.
is protein, but you'll find them in one
In
dish,
one dish,
which is a good thing.
It's a good thing. I love
because as much as they are putting that,
Yes.
they also include greens.
it. Yeah, greens.
It's just a balanced diet.
Yeah.
And it's affordable.
It's very very affordable here, guys. Actually.
Yeah. So can you tell them about what you have seen, the difference when you go to restaurants here, the food that you get served and in Kenya?
Actually, first is like when you go to a restaurant. Actually, Burundi being a frankalingua, maybe if you are new, you don't know French, it will be a big problem to you, or Swahili. So people tend to know a little bit of Swahili and more French because it's a frankalingua country. So in Kenya, more of Swahili and more of English. So people can tend to know English and Swahili. But Kenya, mostly people learn this French, what we call like Spanish and Italian, because in big restaurants, tourists are there.
Yeah.
So in Burundi, when they bring you a menu, you find it is in French. And you'll be like, hey,
things you have never seen.
So actually, in what like the most what you call like when people are in the restaurants, like the how do you call them, like
What?
the services there, the people who offer services, the waiters and waitress, they are super nice, you know. They come so kind, like what do you want, so in Kirundi or so when they tend to know like you are not much in Kirundi
French,
they turn in French. But when you talk Swahili, and they have good Swahili like Tanzanians, so is it because they are bordering Congo?
There you have lied. Kiswahili for here is from Congo.
It's from Congo, but you know Congo the Swahili, it's kinda like they have that sweetness of talking in Swahili.
Now the difference is this: for Tanzania is very Kiswahili sanifu. But for Congo, there's some more you feel.
But
there are some words that are similar to Tanzania, but there's just some more they mix French inside. Like example, they can say I'm going home. In Kiswahili you will say naenda nyumbani. But them they'll say nalantre. Now before you find what is nalantre, what is that? I'm going home.
So like it
you
was
understand?
like what I was trying to understand, to tell people, is like how they speak Swahili. It's more of entertainment, because somebody can tell you, like if you are a Kenyan who knows Swahili or Tanzanian who knows Swahili, it's like you want him to all her to speak more, to give more stories, because it's more interesting when they speak Swahili.
It's sweet Swahili.
Yeah, it's like you know, have you heard those Congos when they're singing that Lingala? So it's super beautiful. That's what I was to mean.
Very true.
Yes.
Yeah. So when they speak, you just want more of it.
Yeah.
Because it's entertaining somehow. Like now I learned a new word, that kulantre. Yeah. And then when they want to buy something, example in Kiswahili you say, in Kenya or in Tanzania you'll say nanunua. But here they say nauzisha.
Yeah. So
how you see
it's opposite.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy, they say nauzisha. If you want to buy, they say nauzisha. So nauzisha, it's like you are selling. But here selling is you buying. Yes.
And now how have you seen the interaction between what can you say about us interacting? Yeah, is there any difference?
Me interacting with maybe people around, it's super good, because when I landed here, I was welcomed by my fellow friends here, who are brothers, maybe brothers in quotes, you know. When Africans we tend to say brothers. So in quotes, brothers of my brother Burundian traveler. So
they are also my brother.
Yeah, you're also your brothers. All right. Yes, I never knew this, but she's also my sister. Yes, guys. So okay, the following day he said like, let's go visit them. So they welcomed me very well. Like there's some videos that we ate together.
It felt nice.
Very nice. They're like,
now
hey,
that's the welcome in Burundi.
Hey,
very nice.
We were in Kenya, so they tend to mix French, English, Swahili. So it was like, hey, everybody, even the neighbors. Well, now they had that relation of, hey, in Kenya. So the other neighbors came to come and see, and I found this name cloud is super like everywhere here.
It's famous here in Burundi because it's a French.
So when they had like, unaitwa Claude, and I was like, oh yeah, Claude. So the other one came, the other visitor from the other door came, like, hey, brother, everybody was super nice. So everyone was welcoming. Can we eat in our house? Can we eat in my house? Like, so they are so welcoming.
Very
Actually.
true.
Yes.
And about you have visited the beaches?
Yeah, once. Yeah, when you and my brother took me there.
So how can you say about the beaches?
I don't know how I can say this. I can phrase this. I don't know how I can phrase this. But actually, guys, the thing is, there are beaches here. They have somehow sandy beaches, like the one in Mombasa, but they're kind of similar. They're kind of similar, but here they have also some beach boys, but not that like in Kenya, you know, in Mombasa. So they have some amazing beach here right here, guys, by the name is it Tanganyika? Lake Tanganyika right there.
Yeah.
And alongside that area, you might think it's nearly in Kenya, because it's super built, well built, and
nice hotels.
people go there to party, you know. And I was welcomed here on a Saturday morning with a lot of weddings. Maybe is it everyday people married here?
No, it's on. Okay.
Yes.
On the previous video they show, but let me just explain here for the people who didn't see that video.
Yes.
Here you cannot find Kamusti, so that's why you saw those many weddings on Saturday. They are uncountable. I think if you plan to visit the whole of Burundi on Saturday, you'll find like over 200 weddings.
So you questioned the word there, no come and stay.
Yeah. Not
like in my country. You know, in my country you can stay with even 5 years. People don't know, like they know it's a girlfriend, like not really in marriage.
Yeah.
But here, no come we stay.
You must, if you impregnate a girl without marriage.
Yes.
It's a must to do the marriage, even if they are going to come together and contribute, even if it's small money. At least they see you have wedded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I can regard it as a culture shock, because in my country,
actually it is.
It's like it is there, but it's like, can we stay? You can't have this. Go there. But here, if you do that, maybe it's an offense.
It's an offense, a big one.
Hey, an abomination.
Yeah, so guys, we are having a wonderful conversation here with Jean Claude. Kindly comment down below. Let us know what you think about Burundi as a country, and also why you watching without supporting. Be kind. Claude Joseph, what is your view? Like you can tell a youth who is outside there, just a word of encouragement.
For the youths, what I can urge you is, like, guys, first, believe in yourself. Believe in what you are doing, no matter what situation. And one thing is, be yourself. Like, know, like, what I'm doing, does it make me happy? Or does it make others happy? But what you are doing, is it good? Does it not go against the community? You know, like, one thing, like, people tend nowadays in this new generation, guys, I'll urge to tell you, like, be creative, be innovative, like, try as much as you can to be yourself. Do this, do what you see it's good, and abruptly one day you'll be so successful. And one thing is, like, believe in yourself, as I keep saying, and be honest to everyone.
Sure.
Honesty is the key. If you tend to maybe say, like, I want to do this to please maybe Raquel, I want to do this to please my family, I want to do this to please, one day you'll go for 6 feet down on yourself because you are trying to do this. Maybe it will stress you. Yeah, it will stress you. If today you don't have, maybe I wanted to buy you data for 1,000 and today I don't have, so it will stress me, like, hey, today Raquel is going to leave me because I've not sent her data. So such kind of things put aside. Believe in yourself, be honest. If you don't have, say I don't have. If you have, I have this, and that will keep you moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you, be you.
Keep,
and integrity
sure.
matters. Yeah, so where can people find you?
Yes, guys, on social media platforms, maybe like Instagrams, you can find me on Instagram by the name Claude Joseph 31, and on YouTube, where now I gain some green pastures, right? I'm trying to gain green pastures by traveling here and there. You can find me by the name Claude Joseph. You'll find a guy with specs and an ego behind, and I'll tell you the reason why I use the ego behind.
Okay.
Yes. the man with the ego. I'm doing amazing videos there, guys, traveling videos, village documentaries, trying to share people's culture here and there, and we keep on moving in Africa. Yes, guys.
So tell us why the eagle is like there behind the name.
Actually,
Claude Joseph.
Claude Joseph. People usually in my country call me CJ the Eagle.
Okay.
Why is it like the ego? The ego is super swearing. You know, it goes in each and every place regardless of what happens to it, and the ego doesn't get old. The reason why the ego is, it sacrifices its time, it sacrifices itself to get what it wants.
The new body.
The new body. And the thing is, the ego, like, it can spot bad things coming, it can spot good things coming. So, and it can spot its prey from afar. So that's why I regarded myself like I want to have that spirit of an ego.
Soaring up.
Yeah, you know, for sure.
Okay.
Yes, that's why actually.
I think I'll
Okay,
have to talk. That's why.
That's why, like, I put on that spirit of an ego, because if it's raining, you can tell. If the ego, like, if it's raining, it can go up, because it doesn't mind how the rain is hard, but it wants shelter, so it pushes those circumstances, like it pushes the rain while it's going up. So you can imagine the clouds are raining down here, but it wants to go up, so it goes up to find the shelter when it's raining. So I'm like, hey, no matter what circumstance that comes alongside Claude Joseph, I know there's a bright future.
Amen.
Yes.
So guys, we have been having a wonderful one-on-one with Claude Joseph himself. So go support our brother here. And also don't forget to comment on this video, like, subscribe, share this. And let's meet in the next video. For now, we are saying bye bye,
guys. Thank you for hosting me.
Welcome.